Hey guys, it's Xite, and this is a MOAB fail pretty much. I started this straight from the MOAB streak because I really didn't fancy the long upload that it would actually take. Because the other day I tried to upload a longer video and it took so long to upload that I just don't fancy doing it again because it just destroys my internet when I upload. I'm not sure, I think my internet's actually pretty good. I don't know why it takes so long to actually upload, but it does, so, oh well. But I just thought there's no point anyway. It was nothing special. I got a few kills, got a few deaths. But anyway, so this is pretty much starting the MOAB streak. Pretty much just hold down this area, which works quite well on hard hat. And yeah, you'll see what happens. I won't spoil it, but I pretty much did in the last commentary. But you know, you might be watching this for the first time. If you are, you should subscribe. You know. But anyway, today I just wanted to talk about a bit more about my life, because most of the time I just talk about like certain topics and stuff like that. But, you know, I thought I'd just talk about my life because, like, some, you know, stuff's been going on recently, and I just thought, you know, why not just make a commentary over it, because, you know, got nothing else to say, and I fancied doing it while I was sitting here. Pretty much, recently just came to the realization that I'm going to be getting a maths tutor. I pretty much just actually had to talk to my dad then about it, and he doesn't really mind the money, because obviously it's my education in the end, and, I mean, you know, he's a teacher, so he pretty much understands about all the education and stuff like that. And I've never been one for a maths tutor or anything, but the thing is, back in GCSEs and that, I was absolutely terrible at maths, and I used to literally get D's and E's in every like test I got. But then, well, actually no, that's not GCSE. Yeah, back in high school anyway. But then what happened was I just used to work so hard with my dad, and because my dad was actually really good at maths. He wasn't actually a maths teacher, but he was actually really good at maths, and he used to help me out and do stuff like that. And then eventually I got to the stage where I actually got reasonably good at it, or at least, you know, alright for the exams in a way. So like, I practiced so much, like the tests are very repetitive, so you could sort of just get to sort of know what was pretty much going to be asked in the paper. Like, so long as you knew how to do it, it's just asking the same question but with different numbers involved. And yeah, so it pretty much was like fine then, because I had my dad who knew maths and stuff like that. But now, like, now I'm in sixth form now. Maths has become so much more advanced that my dad actually can't handle it or anything. So I literally have no one to help me do it, and I pretty much just got to the stage where, like, I don't want to fail, and I'm coming to the sort of realization that it could happen, like, if I don't do something about it. So I've decided that if I get a maths tutor, I can get someone to actually, you know, fill me in on the question. And look at this now. Look at that. Like, I have blind eye on. The only reason that guy went for me in that Predator was because my friend went by me. It fills me with anger just to see it now. I couldn't see myself having died in that position, you know. Like, I was in a great position. They were just going to come in. I was just going to shoot him, and I would have got it. But yeah, and that's the thing, like, then it means that all the camping I did before that is unjustified, because I didn't get a MOAB. Like, if you camp for a MOAB, it's like, ah, fair enough, you did camp. Anyway, I apologise for slightly camping in that area. I was just holding it down, you know, and I wanted to get a MOAB, and I didn't get it, but I'm sorry. But it was still a pretty high kill confirmed, considering I was using specialist, no lethal kill streaks and all that jazz. Don't know why I just said that. Who knows? But yeah, pretty much back to what I was saying. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to get it, which is, I don't know, it'd be a bit awkward. I don't know. Have you guys ever thought about it? Like, go into another guy's house to see him, and it'd be one-on-one, and I think it'd be weird. But also, it would help so much, like, if I think about it. Like, so many of the little things I just like to be cleared up would be cleared up with such ease. So, it'd be so much better. But another thing, I've been trying to sort of think about, like, organising myself from all this schoolwork, because I find it difficult to keep up with, you know, like, losing stuff, and I'm always losing this, that, and the other, and, like, I've been trying to, like, organise myself to, do stuff, but I can never be bothered organising. Are you one of those type of people that organises your stuff, or are you just like me, and you just leave everything hanging around, and then you regret it? Like, organising stuff is more effort in the short term, but in the long term, you have less effort, because you have everything where you want it to be, everything where you know it is, so you can just, you know, go straight to it and get it, because it's just going to be in the place you want. Like, if you put certain things in certain, like, areas, like all your biology books on one shelf, all your chemistry books on the other shelf, and stuff like that, then it's pretty easy to sort of find what you want, but it's the short-term effort that I can't be bothered to actually deal with and actually sit down and, you know, like make myself put everything in order. Like, oh, maybe I'll take a day out of my schedule of playing COD. No, I'm joking. Well, I'm not. But you know, I'm gonna start doing more and stuff like that. You know, it was said well by you know, Wings of Redemption in one of his commentaries before, and he basically said at the end of the day that, like, you can do what you can do, and you can't do any better. You can't go by what your parents tell you're gonna do and what everyone else tells you got to do, because sometimes you're just not capable of doing certain things, and this goes for schoolwork and stuff. But at the end of the day, if you can't, at the end of the day, once you've done the best you can do, there's nothing else you can do, and life is good anyway. You don't need to have the ridiculously high paid job to make it. But anyway, leave what you think, your opinion, in the comments, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, can you leave it a like, please? It helped me out a lot. Peace out, guys.